How come nowadays it's wrong just to want to be rich?
It's not, though.
Maybe I'll talk on the 10X stage this year. Maybe I should just say that. Like, F your why. Like, how about just get rich?
I just landed in Vegas. Steve Fout, who's coming from New Orleans, his flight got canceled, but
only in Vegas.
Only in Vegas, baby. Yeah.
I wish I was smart, man.
Yeah, you're not gonna get edited out, dude. You're gonna make it in. He's not gonna get in till late tonight, so we're gonna miss the first meeting together. Tonight we're gonna meet with the real Brad Lea. It's gonna be a good trip. A lot of big things in the works.
Innovative, cool shit. The person logs in within the first 30 seconds. I make them press a button, and I can take the company's branding and put it all over social media with one click. And within 30 seconds of joining the company, I have all your friends and followers asking, "What's that?" with one button push.
Be bold. Don't just be like, national. Go worldwide.
Thank you so much.
Hey, bro. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, of course. We'll see you
Thanks
tomorrow.
for coming out.
Got to see the Vegas Knights, and Brad Lea's invited us back to his office tomorrow at LightspeedVT, and we're going to do an episode of Dropping Bombs, which is Brad Lea's podcast, The Real Brad Lea.
My coat's super thick. Yo.
I'm about 5 minutes away.
Where is he? There he is. Yeah, bro. You made it.
Yeah, bro. What's up, man?
Worse for the wear, but you made it.
We missed everything, dude.
Yeah.
You missed the meetings, you missed the game, you missed dinner. Just get you back on a flight. Brad's fucking awesome.
Dude. Yes. Pick up any followers already?
Yeah.
Yes,
It's 11:30 p.m. Vegas time, which is 2:30 a.m. New York time. I felt really good till like 10 minutes ago, and now I'm beat. I was gonna go play some blackjack, now I'm going to sleep. It ain't happening.
Would you like some coffee too, sir? Bloody Mary, mimosa.
There you go.
You know the outline that I fucking put together, that Emily put together, and I refined further, and even told you exactly what footage to put in where, and you didn't even follow it?
That's the bullshit.
Yeah.
That's where it's very clear to me that we spent maybe a total of 6 or 7 hours on this Sunday morning, and that's it. Now it's Monday, the day that it's due, when we should have had 30 hours, 40 hours available for this.
This isn't just a project, too. It's an opportunity for us to get a larger project that is so big and that is so cool and that is so great, and for us to meet someone that could really blow this up.
Yeah.
It's a big, bold opportunity.
Yeah. I have to genuinely put a lot of effort into fixing that piece of our pipeline. Stat. You're producing a shoot. We're doing this here. I'm on a meeting. You can't, okay, we're doing this thing, then you're flying out. You guys are going to Houston. You're shooting stuff for a pitch that's essentially a real commercial. And people are like, the one thing you told me to do and give me 5 days to do it, I'm sorry, I couldn't do it. Wrong priorities. That's the problem. Have your priorities straight.
Well, we were hoping to get something by 11 a.m. That's in an hour. So that's not happening.
Nope. Here's when I get frustrated. When I know someone can deliver because they've done it before, but then falls short because they didn't manage their time, or they got distracted with something else. That's not acceptable to me. Dude, I know you can do it. You fucking kill shit, but you're slacking off. We're here at LightspeedVT. This is the place, I suppose. Oh shit. Ready? Yeah. Let's go. Hi. Maria, nice to meet you.
How was the game?
It was great. He wouldn't know.
They're not.
What's up, man? What's up, man? How are you?
Good. How you doing?
Good. Good to see you.
Bob, my man.
How you doing, man? Good.
So why only 100 million?
It's a good target, especially as we're doing this content for people to follow along. Like, oh, is he going to do it? Are they going to get to 100 million or not? So there's like a tangible thing.
I've never heard you mention where you are at an episode. Where'd you start from?
We started at just short of 5. We're now just short of 10 in 4 months. So we're moving.
That's some growth.
Yeah, we're moving. We understand how to produce high-end quality content, and then also how to deploy and execute that on digital and social that gets an actual tangible result.
See, that's another word that says content. Like everyone says, put your content. What content? Like this is content. What does good content mean? If I hire you, are you going to provide good content for me?
Let's use the podcast, for example, right? I like your podcast because you're bringing on guests, right? And you're dropping bombs. They're dropping bombs. You're giving these little nuggets away. Somebody here's something that clicks and they're like, oh man, like that was the thing that I needed.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I look at it and go, dude, that's kind of what Lightspeed does in a bigger scaled sense, which is, okay, you provide a technology and a platform that connects people with knowledge to people that need knowledge, and your platform does it in a structure that does it the best out of anything in the world. You're like a 3% turn off of it, just all looping back in. It doesn't need to be the Lightspeed podcast. It's dropping bombs. In the first 10 seconds, you're like, oh, Brad Lea, man, I went through this. I struggled. I learned everything the hard way. That's why I'm doing this podcast, to give back. That's why I built Lightspeed. You now know what you do. I know your background in 10 freaking seconds.
Does it matter what my why is? Like, are there people out there that don't know their why, so they can't win?
Yes.
Then they learn their why and now they win?
Yeah.
There's companies out there where there's no founders. It's a bunch of investors bought the damn thing, and there is no story. They don't have no big heroic why. They bought the business to make money.
Give me an example of that.
There's millions of examples of that. Whoever sold me the glass on this building,
Right.
what's their why?
I don't know. Maybe the guy had some struggling story and was like, dude, I needed to whatever. And I was washing windows on a skyscraper one day and was like, broke out of my mind and gonna lose my kids. And I don't know. Like there was a reason that it started. It doesn't have to be because of the window.
Right, but see, that's I think what your value is. You can go in and tell some guy that doesn't know his story what a story is, even if, and when I'm saying it's not real, I don't mean it's not real. In other words, maybe it was unknown. In other words, like,
you don't know
you
why
discover their story.
It all comes from the same reason. You wouldn't be doing it because for just some random reason. You do it because it's who you are.
Well, ultimately, I want to be a billionaire. How come nowadays it's wrong just to want to be rich?
It's not, though.
Maybe I'll talk on the 10X stage this year. Maybe I should just say that. Like, F your why. Like, how about just get rich?
Yeah.
Can't that be a why? Is that a bad thing that someone just wanted to get rich?
No.
Why are you doing it?
Why am I doing it?
Bet she's got this real clever why, doesn't he?
What's the thing that gets you out of bed in the morning, aside from making the money? If everything went away, like why would you do what you do? What would you do if it wasn't about the
here's
cash?
the answer though. I'm not where I set out to go.
Yeah.
So like I'm successful in a lot of people's minds, but I'm a freaking loser compared to a lot of people. So it's like I wanted to go here, and I'm here.
Yeah.
I just always wanted to make sure that I could say, F you, I'm cool.
Right.
And maybe it's
some level of significance.
Yeah, maybe it's some deep desire to prove my significance. I don't know.
Why are you doing the content that makes you no money and actually costs you money?
I'll tell you why. Because that content gets exposure, and that exposure gets more deals than if I would have just tried to call someone in that hour and a half. Like, the attention that it gets me has paid far more than anything.
Right.
Like, you're here because of my social media.
Of course.
You've never heard of Lightspeed. I just need to figure out that message, though, because it is important that a company has it.
Yes.
And I've been trying to think of it.
Yeah.
And ironically enough, not everybody knows it. Well, I'm just trying to ask you enough questions so by the time you say, hey, hire the firm, I can say, well, I don't need them anymore.
Yeah. When we do dropping bombs, you're going to do a new intro in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, you already did it. Yeah, let's go do a drop bomb.
Let's do it, man.
What it is. Brad Lea back again with another episode of Dropping Bombs. Now listen, I have a new opening. Let's pretend for a moment that you're me.
Yeah.
And this is yours. Remember, it's called Drop Bombs. I'm going to start it off again, and
Let's
then
do it.
you give me an opening as if it was yours.
All right.
You ready?
what it is. I'm Brad Lea, the founder of LightspeedVT. This is Dropping Bombs. I want to give you the knowledge. I connect the people who have it to the people that don't, and I want to give you the knowledge to succeed and make money and be successful, because that's what I've done. That's what I do in my business, and that's what we're doing here on Dropping Bombs.
Now you're talking. I like it. Right. So I'm gonna work on that, and I'm gonna start dedicating every opening to Brian Cristiano. You can send me an invoice for that, by the way.
All right, done.
You have an ad agency.
Yeah.
And you're out there spending money on social media.
Of course.
You're spending money on this content.
Right.
You know how many ad agencies that are out there?
They don't do anything.
Yeah, you were telling me this earlier. They'll take your money and put you on a Super Bowl. They're not on a Super Bowl.
They never bought a Super Bowl ad.
Yeah.
They'll put you on the radio. They're not on the radio. They're putting you in print magazines. They're not in print. They're even telling you to do social media. They're not doing social media.
Yeah.
And so same thing, man. We're taking our own medicine. If I'm going to tell a
How's
client,
it working?
Awesome. Blowing up.
See what I'm talking about?
Blowing up.
We can barely keep up with the business we have, and we're not even advertising, marketing, or anything. I have all the people you have.
Yep.
The question is I don't know what you know.
Right. It's the knowledge transfer, man.
The knowledge transfer.
Yeah.
That should be my big thing.
I think it is, man. Mm-hmm. The more we talk about it, as you scale your personal brand, it scales the business brand. And then if you've got something specific, whether it's your own training or a client's training to a specific audience, not a general sense, like I'm not putting any dollars behind marketing bold worldwide. I'm putting marketing dollars behind Brian Cristiano and growing bold because my story is very clear that I'm growing this ad agency that's doing things differently and getting real results.
All right, man. Appreciate you coming in. Looking forward to more of your growing bold episodes. They're badass and good information, man.
See, like, now I just post it. I see what you're saying with, I'm Brad Lea.
Yeah,
CEO
I know what you do right away. Because
and
how many people don't know what you do and start listening, and they got to then go down the rabbit hole to figure it out?
I thought, I say who I am. I'm wondering who they are and what do they do. Mm-hmm. They Google me.
Yeah, but people are lazy. Dude, it's just like your VT stuff, right? The less steps that they have to take, the more that you can do for them, make decisions on the right thing, the more likely they're going to be to do what you want them to do.
No, dude.
Right?
It's true. Like, I get it.
Take the steps out.
You are exactly right.
We got Bout up
That's it,
here.
man.
We're leaving Lightspeed, leaving Brad, the real Brad Lea, wrapping it up. Good stuff.
Be bold.
Be bold. That's it. Quick trip in Vegas. Got some business done. Back to New York on a red eye. Straight to the office.